There is a modern enemy among us, and this enemy has been in front of your face your whole life. These are seed oils, vegetable oils, which are extremely inflammatory for you and terrible for your health. You have to understand that these seed oils, they're new. In the 1700s, seed oils were not around. People used animal fat, they used tallow, they used butter, they used olive oil. They didn't use these extremely and highly inflammatory and highly processed seed oils and vegetable oils. So you can definitely say that there's a correlation between the fact that obesity is at an all-time high and these seed oils are relatively new, right? Last 100 of years. So you can definitely say that there's some correlation between these seed oils, vegetable oils, and obesity. Because obesity, although people were obese in the past, obesity is at an all-time high right now. Now, why should you care, right? Why should you care? You want to keep having your seed oils. They're good for you. Well, it's highly inflammatory, these seed oils and vegetable oils. They're high in something called free radicals. And what these free radicals do is they literally destroy the cells in your body. And the thing that's also super misleading is the name vegetable oils or seed oils, right? You think of, for example, vegetables are healthy, right? So you think these are good for you. And I was also under that misconception that, oh yeah, I'm having these seed oils is good for you. I used to have a lot of grapeseed oil. And in my brain, I was like, oh yeah, that's fine because grape is healthy. I always knew canola was bad, right? Canola has a bad name to it. But yeah, grapeseed oil is fine. But no, that's also one of the things that you should not have. Once you get red pilled by this, you don't go back because it's everywhere. You know, when you get like a new car or your parents get a new car or you research a new car online, you see it everywhere. You start seeing the car everywhere now. You're looking for this new Mercedes-Benz and now it's everywhere in the streets in your town and you've never noticed it in the past. Same thing is going to happen to you with seed oils. I was under the misconception that I've not been eating seed oils and, you know, I've been eating pretty healthy, etc. But I literally had soybean oil in my tomato sauce that I've been using for the past few years and I've not noticed it. And it was just there. Like, why do you need soybean oil in a tomato sauce? That's useless. So you need to start opening your eyes. Get into the habit of reading the ingredient list every single time you buy something and see, does this have a seed oil? Do I really need to put that in my body? Do I want more inflammation in my body? And you know what the crazy part is? So a few days ago, I was watching this video comparing extra virgin olive oil, like the manufacturing process of that versus canola oil. And do me a favor and search it up. See how they manufacture canola oil, which is highly processed, highly inflammatory, and extra virgin olive oil. And extra virgin olive oil is literally you take the olive and you crush it and you make it into a liquid, right? You turn it into a liquid and it's not highly processed. Interestingly, when I saw the canola oil video, it was extremely the opposite. They were literally bleaching, put it in these weird machines, bleaching it. This whole process is so processed and just bad for you. And the interesting part is that these good oils, most of the time, like extra virgin olive oil, most of the time they're in glass bottles, and canola oil and all these highly processed oils, they're in plastic. And we know that plastic has BPA, and BPA is not good for you, right? I talked about that in a previous video. BPA is not good for you. So you're getting BPA, which is highly estrogenic, and you're getting that combined with highly processed, highly inflammatory seed oils and vegetable oils. It's like a combination that you don't want to put in your body. So open your eyes, and a lot of people, when they start opening their eyes, they don't think that also restaurants, they put seed oils all the time. Restaurant is a business, right? Do you think a restaurant actually cares about putting, avocado oil, butter? Like sometimes they put butter, but they're not going to put extra virgin olive oil all the time. It's a lot of money. Yes, there are restaurants that do that, especially the Greek restaurants because it's more of that Mediterranean diet. But most restaurants, they just put highly processed soybean oil, highly processed canola oil. They'll just do that because guess what? That saves them money. Margins at restaurants are extremely low. If you ever look up at the margins that restaurants make, it's extremely low. So they're not going to eat up their profits with caring about your health. So even these fancy restaurants that you go to, or maybe some restaurant or place that you think is healthy, right? Because I'm eating good, healthy food, it probably has seed oils in it. So really the dark side of this is this main theme of greed over people, right? Money over people. And you see that in business, but especially in the food industry. You see that because people care about their profits, businesses care about their profits, and they don't really care a lot about your health if they make money. Don't ever think that these food companies have your best interest. They do not have your best interest, bro. This is why I really believe that most men need to start cooking. They need to get their hands dirty, and it doesn't have to be complicated, right? You don't have to create this magical thing that's so complicated that you see on these YouTube videos. The way I learned cooking was just like, okay, I want to make chicken. How do you search it up? How do you make chicken? Watch YouTube. YouTube videos are great for cooking. It's not complicated, right? If you want to make it taste extremely good and have this crazy sauce, true, yeah, you need to get into it a little bit deeper. I'd argue that cooking is not that hard. People overcomplicate it, and cooking is really how you get away from these ingredients. I would say around 2 years ago, I barely knew how to cook. I didn't know how to cook chicken. Now I cook chicken, I cook fish, it's not that hard, but pasta and stuff. I'd be honest, I only knew how to do like toast and omelets 2 to 3 years ago, and it's a process, right? You get better at it, but I'd argue that most men need to get into this habit of cooking. And why is cooking amazing? As I said, you have complete control of what you put in your body. Even restaurant, you think you're eating something healthy, but you're not. In there are these seed oils and vegetable oils and things that you might not even know about, artificial flavorings, natural flavorings that you see that all the time. So what are some oils that you should use? Use olive oil. That's the one I personally use. You can use butter. You can use tallow. Avocado oil is good. Coconut oil, but don't use vegetable oils. Don't use seed oils. Do yourself a favor and actually inform yourself, what are these oils, right? What are the list of these oils? So you can actually look at the ingredients list of the things that you buy and see, are these oils there? And you'll be surprised that a lot of the things in your kitchen right now are with these seed oils or vegetable oils. So that is actually the actionable step of today. Open your fridge, open the food cabinet, and see what you've been eating. Does it have these vegetable oils, seed oils? If so, think twice about that, bro. I hope this opened your eyes. I'm going to make a lot more videos about this and inform you guys. I'm just new into this, so I'm not an expert by any means. I'm just educating myself and trying to open my eyes. So hopefully by doing that, I can open your eyes as well. So I'm educating myself, trying to learn, and I'm sure in the future there's going to be a lot of these things that I can teach you guys to really open your eyes and see that these food companies do not have your best interest. And you need to do yourself a favor and take complete control over your life and what you eat and what you put in your body, because you are what you eat, right? And if you give your body bad food, you give it input, right? The input is bad food. The input is McDonald's, it's fries, it's highly processed foods. And even if you think you're eating healthy, you're probably not, because again, I told you, a lot of these unhealthy oils are in your even healthy food. So you give your body this input of extremely unhealthy food, and guess what? The output is your work. It's what you do on a daily basis is going to suffer, right? You're not going to be as productive. You're not going to be as muscular. You're not going to make as much gains. You're going to be sluggish. You're not going to feel good. You're going to be tired. So this is why foods really matter, right? It's what you give your body, and your body needs good nutrition to function. Hope this opened your eyes, bro. I'll see you next time. Peace.